Save me. You should never break me. You're the thing that makes me be afraid of myself. Don't tell me you're sorry. Just say a thing that stop me. Help me break the silence. Will come to save me from myself.
If you have made it this far into the video, thank you. And I will now give you my conclusion, or at least first impressions on Antiquarian. If I had to put her on a tier list, I'd say she varies or goes from B plus to solid A. Not A plus or A minus, just in between, solid A. Her viability in terms of, or her effectiveness in the match, varies by the behavior of her teammates. Because again, the more people that are grouped up near an Antiquarian, her disarm duration is reduced, and if everybody's grouped up, then her disarm duration is basically 0. Tips and advice for if you want to pick up this character, and if you find yourself having this character in your team comp, it would be to try to group up, or try to leave the Antiquarian alone the most you can. It sounds kind of funny, but let's say you rescue an Antiquarian from the chair, unless you're like a forward or somebody who can stun the hunter right after you rescue the person from the chair, there's no need for you to stick around. You need to leave the Antiquarian alone, because if one other person is with her when she tries to go for a rebound kite, her disarm and stun time, well, her stun time will be the same, but her disarm duration will be reduced, and she will have to use more of her flute to stack onto the shorter disarm time. So if you have one other person, or better, or worse, if you have multiple people around her, her disarm time is going to be so short, she's going to have to waste more of her flute to keep the hunter preoccupied and unable to attack anybody. And that's something you don't want to do, because she's very, very delicate in terms of when she's out, she's out. I guess a tip for Antiquarian players would be the little spin that you can do with the flute to increase your movement speed. Do not use it. It's not useless, but it's not that great either. The only time I feel you should use this flute is if you are trying to make it to a window or a pallet and the hunter is hot on your heels, meaning that they're really close behind you and you need to somehow give yourself distance to get to the pallet faster. You could say that you could stab at the hunter or swing at them, or swipe at them to have them hit an obstacle or an environment. But if you are in the open and you're both running to a pallet, it's better you start spinning your flute so you have faster movement speed, and with that faster movement speed, you'll have a better chance to make it to the pallet before the hunter can hit you. So that's one of the few niche situations where this little ability of hers shall be used. Otherwise, don't use it when you're kiting, even when you're transitioning, because it is not that useful at all, or it's not that great. Point being, and it consumes a generous amount of your ability duration. So do not use it that much. Always swipe at the hunter or stab at them if there is something around them to knock them into. Because although she does slow the hunter for 1.5 seconds after she hits them, no matter if they bump into a wall or not, the slowdown is basically nothing. And on top of that, her leap does absolutely nothing in terms of gaining distance. The times it is useful is if you need to make it safely over a window and pallet because the hunter is right behind you or is just about to get close to hitting you. But in terms of distance that you cover when you leap, it is almost nothing. It does absolutely, or it gives you absolutely no distance. Because she has a little stagger after she leaps, and that kind of leaves her vulnerable for a couple milliseconds. And during those milliseconds, the hunter can easily catch up and hit you. Also, I misspoke. Don't always hit the hunter with her flute when you have the opportunity to. Only do it when the hunter is approaching or you need free seconds of transition kiting. I'll be back with the video referring to Antiquarian's viability in probably a couple weeks or maybe a month or two. I really want to take as much time as I can to dive into this character and see how well she can perform in the top tier, as I am currently grinding for Survivor. So expect another video similar to this in the near future. And on top of that, I will try to make a guide on Antiquarian about her traits, her skill, how it's applicable, what to do when you're facing specific or some hunters, and what to do to help an Antiquarian that has landed into your team composition. So keep an eye out. It's not going to be super soon, not within this week. It'll probably be 2-ish weeks from now. I really need more time to see how this character functions so I can have a better understanding of where she belongs in terms of tier list and how viable she is.